Okay, Euro Yen broke this little zone here. Perfect. Yeah, I think this is our trade setup, guys. I think this is it. Its price is inching up. It wants to break this zone. There's a ton of bullish momentum behind it. Price is way above this moving average. We can delete this zone here. You can see it found its area of support here right around this 156 level. I would actually drop this down just a little bit here so we can get a more accurate monthly range. But 155.50 is our monthly low now, and then our monthly high is 161.50. So this is very reasonable, very within target here. Just has to break this zone here. Obviously, if you entered the long position here, you would have been good, but that would have been a little bit more risky. I mean, not overly, because these yen pairs are so bullish, and just with experience with all the other yen pairs, I mean, I would have entered here too. Just as of I don't know, just an experience thing. Like, you just kind of know that this is the start of the month, and it's kind of already it always finds its support kind of at the start of the month, and then you can target the you know, the projected range kind of thing. So, but as far as looking for an entry now, you can see price above this moving average on the 4-hour. Areas of entry, couple things here. So what you could do is have this little zone here, which would function as, right now it's resisting, but it's going to function as support as soon as it's broken. So you could target something like this all the way to this zone ish once it's broken. But honestly, that's probably what I would look for. I'm just trying to see, there's an area here that would also do really well. I mean, to be completely honest, I'd probably do something like this. Couple options. So if price comes back down to this zone, sorry, this is probably hard to see, there's a bunch of zones here. So yeah, if price comes back down to this zone, probably good to enter there. Or if price breaks this little mini zone, then you're good to enter there. So either enter here like this, or here like this once price breaks this zone and retests. So I think either or is fine. Ideally, I would like price to come back down to here and retest it. And you can see these smaller time frames. Yeah, that would be good, because you can see it is rejecting the zone a little bit. And so if it comes down to this area and rejects, it'll probably come down a little bit higher than this previous. You can see these are making higher lows here. Odds are it'll come down. It might not even touch the zone, or if it touches it, it'll like just touch it. And then consider that some rejection, and then look for your entry there. And so I would just set my stop. I mean, you kind of want it below the zone and below a bunch of wicks. You don't have to be super tight on your stops. It depends on the type of trader you are, and like if you're really terrified of losing money, then I mean, you probably shouldn't be trading. But yeah, just keep your stop, if you're going to use a stop loss, quite a bit below this zone, a little bit, like, just because this zone is pretty thin. So and these yen pairs are volatile, so I mean, price could push through this zone and then reject, and you don't want to get stopped out for no reason. So, but I mean, yeah, you are looking at least a double-digit R here, so risk to reward. So just something like this, I'm actually going to set an alert here when price crosses that. And then another thing, guys, this is beautiful. You have this 157 level here. Remember what I've said many times, price loves whole levels. Here's another one for you. So there's your 157 level. So that's a nice place to enter. I mean, we can see that this 4-hour candle is kind of like it's struggling to break this zone, but also there's a lot of bullish momentum going into it. So I don't via this previous candle here, so I don't think it'll have an issue breaking this zone. But yeah, if it pulls back into this area, this is where you're going to get in. So I got my alert set, 157.07 right as it kind of enters this zone. You do have this whole number here to protect you. You got this 1 hour moving average catching up to protect us. We have higher highs, higher lows here as of this structure here. I mean, originally you had one here, and then boom, boom. This is kind of the bigger structure, and then this is the smaller one here, but it's also performing properly. So you'll have your 1 hour moving average catch up and support us. We have our higher highs, higher low structure. Price is way above the 4 hour and the daily. You can see some good momentum coming up as of this zone. It finally found its area of support here. It doesn't really want to be below 156, so now you're looking to target the full monthly range at 160, 150, which is totally doable, and that's what we're going to wait for. But yeah, if price breaks this little zone here, I mean, you could move this up. Something like this would be no problem. So, but as of right now, I'm going to wait for this. So that is my setup for Euro Yen. Bullish, very bullish. Definitely a good trade setting up real quick here. So keep your eye on that, and we'll capitalize on that and make a bunch of money. So that is Euro Yen.